What's good, everyone? I hope you're ready for the December 2019 edition of Habits of Scholarship Winners. In this video, we're going to give you a couple of tips, a couple of things you should do before December ends to help you earn scholarships to go to college and graduate debt-free. Stay tuned. What's poppin'? If you're new to this channel, my name is Danielle Jeffers. I'm the founder of Doe 4 Degrees LLC. Doe 4 Degrees is a scholarship coaching company where I teach students how to earn scholarships to go to college and graduate debt-free. I graduated debt-free from Virginia Tech on May 17th of 2019, having earned more than $200,000 in scholarships. I know this video is coming later than it usually does. We usually release them at the top of the month, no later than the middle of the month, but there are literally 4 days left in this month. It's December 27th, 2019, which means we're very close to 2020. 2020 is right around the corner. And I started this series, I believe it was in September of 2019, to help students understand what you should do to win scholarships to graduate debt-free. This series, Habits of Scholarship Winners, these videos are created for students who are committed to the scholarship process. So there are two things I need you to do in December. If you haven't done the things we asked you to do in September, October, November, or if you're just becoming aware of them, make sure you click the link in the description box below to help you make sure you take those steps. So December 2019, two things I want you to do. Number one, commit to the scholarship process. Commitment. Now, what is commitment? Commitment is doing what you said you would do long after the initial feeling you had in that moment has left. Let me break this down again. Commitment is doing what you said you would do long after the initial feeling you had in the moment that you said you would do it has left. So for instance, I'll take you back to my scholarship process. During my junior year of high school, I said I'm going to go to college and I'm going to graduate debt-free. I was committed to the scholarship process. That was prior to the conversation I had with my parents on my senior year of high school when they told me they didn't have any money to send me to college, but I still had to go. Now, considering the fact that I didn't have any money to pay for my college tuition and my parents didn't have any money, but I still said I was going to graduate debt-free, I wasn't too excited or overjoyed about the opportunity to do it and start from ground zero after that conversation. I was actually frustrated and angry because I'm saying the emphasis was placed so much on me going to college, but you never talked about how I was going to pay for it. You just put the ball in my court. But because I had committed to it mentally during my junior year of high school, the year prior to my senior year, I said I'm going to stick to it, I'm going to figure it out. So it pushed me to figure out what I had to do. My scholarship process during my senior year of high school was completely trial and error. I applied for more than 30 scholarships and won 14 of them, totaling more than $100,000. Now I did that in 5 months. January of 2015, February 2015, March 2015, April of 2015, and May of 2015. I crossed the stage in my high school graduation on May 23rd, 2015, having earned more than $100,000 in scholarships in 5 months. But the only reason that happened was because I was committed. I woke up at 5 a.m. every single morning and didn't go to sleep until midnight. I did it every day for 5 months straight. Even on the weekends, I almost forgot my birthday. Like, I was focused, tunnel vision on what I had to get done. And that's because I committed to the process. I did what I said I would do long after the initial feelings I had in my junior year of high school had left. So let me take you again. There are two types of commitments you'll have to make if you want to be successful when applying for scholarships. You have to make a time commitment and a scholarship submission commitment. So, time commitment. How much time are you going to devote to earning scholarships each week? Now let me tell you, there are 168 hours in a week. 168 hours. If you don't have an itemized schedule of how you spend your hours, you may be wasting more on social media or doing meaningless tasks than actually being productive. So once again, your time commitment. My high school year, this is me, this is what I did. As a high school senior, I committed to putting in 40 hours a week on scholarships. That's equivalent to a full-time job. I put in those amount of hours every single week and I reap the benefits of it. Time is the only constant we have in life. Regardless of how old you are, how young you are, or how middle-aged you are, we all get 24 hours in a day and 168 hours in a week. So what's the one thing that we can't control? We can't control how fast the clock ticks or how slow it ticks. We can't even stop the clock from ticking. but we need it to do everything. So that it's important for you to know how to manage it and manage it correctly if you want to be successful. So once again, I put in 40 hours a week as a high school senior and won more than $100,000 in scholarships in 5 months off trial and error. But I averaged 3 submissions per week. Now, if you watched the video we dropped a while ago, how many scholarships should I submit each week? We talked about a submission rate. Submitting one scholarship each week is poor. Like, you're not going to win a lot of scholarships if you do that, because you won't win every scholarship you apply for. And on top of that, scholarships are a numbers game. If you want to win a lot of money, you need to apply for a lot. So it goes one and the same. Increase your submission rate and the quality of the scholarship applications you're submitting, and you may therefore increase the amount of money you earn. Okay? So with that, I yielded $100,000 in 5 months. Now let's go to during my college years. I went to Virginia Tech, as I stated before. I averaged 20 hours each week on scholarships, and I still submitted 3 scholarships each week. Now you may be saying, you averaged 40 over here, but your submission rate didn't change. Well, why didn't it change? It was because during this period of my life, my senior year of high school, I was juggling a lot of things. I had a lot of things going on. I was taking care of my household. My parents were ill. I was doing community service in my Boys and Girls Club. I had a part-time job at the bank that was located on my high school campus. I also had a job at the club, the Boys and Girls Club. I was applying for scholarships, doing community service with my church, and I had different leadership roles within the Boys and Girls Club that consumed my time as well. So let me be honest with you, I'm being frank. I spent a lot of time on scholarships, but many times it was spent revising one application over and over again. And that's why I was able to reduce the amount of time I put in during my college years, because I had learned the secrets to success during my high school years. Sometimes you have to practice to prepare for your success. You play the way you practice. I learned that from my middle school basketball coach. You play the way you practice. And you don't get paid to practice, but you get paid to play. So here we go. The more practice I put in, the more I learned. And that translated in the money I earned, but also the amount of time. It decreased the amount of time I had to put in college. So let's go back. Commitment. Look, how much time are you going to spend on scholarships each week? Now, how many scholarships are you going to submit per week? Once again, submitting 1 scholarship a week is very bad. Submitting 3 a week is average. Submitting 5 a week is excellent. You decide what's best for you. And number 2, file your 2020 to 2021 FAFSA. File your 2020 to 2021 FAFSA if you haven't already. If you have not submitted your FAFSA, I need you to go ahead and get that done. Execute. It opened on October 1st of 2019, and there are different deadlines that you don't want to miss. There's a state deadline, there is the college's deadline, and there's a federal deadline. And you can go to the FAFSA website and look at all that information. But I want to tell you straight up, get it done ASAP. Close out 2019 having done that, or get it done within the first 2 weeks of 2020 to get it off your plate. I'm here to support you. I'm here to help you. If you want to talk with me, go ahead and click the link in the description box below to pick the time that works best for you so we can have a conversation. I look forward to seeing you soon. And don't forget, you can join me live every single Sunday at 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we have a conversation about how you can earn scholarships to go to college and graduate debt-free on Doe for Degrees YouTube channel. We go live every single Sunday at 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll see you then. Talk to you soon.